YouTube channel. I'm back with another hyped up video. If you're new to my channel, please do like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to turn your post notification on so that whenever I upload, you're notified that my favorite rich aunt is back. And to all my regular subscribers, how have you been? To my new subscribers, where have you been? So anyways, I'm yet again with the one and only Bubbles_Blue. Yes, please follow her on Instagram at Bubbles_Blue. Follow myself at Makgoba or simply Thabi. So today we actually have a very, very interesting topic that we kind of started with the last video, but it just didn't go as planned. So we kind of like, let's do a new video for this particular topic. So the topic is relationship chronicles, and something that we're also going to touch on is what is your opinion in terms of posting in the public or social media half naked pictures. So this is quite interesting because we decided to separate. Yeah, we kind of separated, as you guys can see. Even here we separated. Okay, I'm kidding. So basically what we did is we decided to segment this thing, make it savvy, and she went and asked all freshers, different demographic areas. So yeah, we started to segment it actually into demographic, psychographic, behavior, and geographic. So we asked people about quite different age group. I asked people in the working industry, different age groups. Okay, so I think I should ask you first. How is it asking those people your age, people from different places? I mean, she went all the way to Western Cape to ask a guy and a girl what relationship duties are or what is expected as no guys, don't get it twisted. We didn't fly there. Hello, communication, and she texted. So it's quite interesting.
Wow, okay.
What did your people say?
Okay, so like the majority outweighs the rest.
So what did they say your demographic age group? What did they say?
Okay, so on the male
perspective.
And it came out so well in my head. But anyways, okay, so majority of the males that I've asked, they said, I need to know what I'm getting myself into. Like, can this girl cook?
That's very wise. That is very wise.
Yeah, can this girl cook? Can this girl clean? Because like, if I don't know that, then what's the use of me being with you? Like, okay, emotionally I know you're there for me. Financially probably also there for me. But can you cook? Will you be able to take care of me? Will you be able to take care of our future kids? Yeah.
So guys, on a high note, the reason why we started this conversation is because we were having a conversation in terms of how would you feel next year, supposedly, hypothetically speaking, rather, you dating, and out of the blue, boom, your guy is like, listen, will you marry me? At the age of, she's 19, so next year she'll be 20, and the guy will be like, yeah, listen here, we make me the happiest woman on earth, you know? So what is expected of you that moment as a 21-year-old? What would you like me to do? What duties should I perform? Or maybe if we still plan on elongating the relationship to whatever age, of course, I've got a relationship for a long time. That means now as your girlfriend, what would you want me to do? Should I cook for you? Should I clean for you? Should I beg a zella nonsense? Those kind of things. That's how the topic came along. Because it's quite interesting, this Mojola pandemic world we're living in right now. And it makes it more interesting the fact that this technology has evolved. So you can imagine how the requirements are in this Mojola pandemic. Okay, and then
on the female side, most of them were, in conclusion, they were like, I will not do like wife duties if I don't want to. You know, it has to be because I want to, you know, to show that I love you. This is how I show my love for you by cooking, whatsoever, whatever. But like, I should not be forced to do wife duties because on top, what if you what if this relationship doesn't take us anywhere?
Yeah.
Like, what if when you just want to be with me so that you can just gain food, me cleaning for you, whatsoever, and it doesn't take us anywhere, But they're not saying they're not willing to cook or clean or whatsoever. They just say
what's at stake for me.
Exactly.
Yeah. What am I going to benefit?
Exactly.
Something that's going to be longevity, or is it like a trailer for some people, or I don't know. From my side, I asked a couple of people, specifically actually I asked a couple of people, and this is what they said. So,
hi baby, I'm so sweet.
Do you have a boyfriend?
What's that?
What the heck is that? Who's that? Okay, I'm joking, guys. This is how we are, guys. But we like jokes, guys. Let's come and edit us. So yeah, skeptical. Yeah, so basically, guys, I kind of asked a couple of people, like I said, people 23, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think the oldest was like 38, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, from a female perspective, let's be frank. Most people, right? So, if you guys happen to be living together, prior marriage, obviously, from the female side, she said that it will be better if do certain things, help out in the house, especially if you are not working and stuff like that. You have to help out, assist where you can. We're not saying go mop the floor and stuff like that, no, but be human, like as if you're living with yourself or you're living ahead, where you're gonna wake up, you're gonna clean, you're gonna do the laundry, your laundry, his laundry, your parents' laundry, whatever it may be. But what she said is help out. We're not saying happy, do 50-50 kind of a thing. What we're saying is, we're the same. Let's try to help each other. So they feel balance. And it's actually quite interesting because there's this girl, I don't know her, but I've seen her social media page. And she's a stay-at-home girlfriend, which is something new that I learned. I don't know that there's something like that. So obviously, if I were to use her in a scenario, obviously, if you're a stay-at-home girlfriend, I assume your boyfriend is working and all those kind of things. Meaning, when as a stay-at-home girlfriend, you're gonna have to cook, you're gonna have to clean, you're gonna have to doing the laundry, etc. When I sent out this survey, there was different demographic groups. So this guy said that he's never experienced this thing. He does not even understand the concept of what is a wife or girlfriend duty. He only heard it from me when it's like, oh, so as a girlfriend, there's a duty that you have to do. Guys, we're living in an era where out of community, in relationship, regret at home, I don't want to lie, just to secure yourself, honestly speaking. So anyways, I asked him and he's like, he hasn't experienced that, he's never experienced that. However, the girlfriend will voluntarily do certain things. And he didn't have a problem, though it was like awkward. But that's not Tata. But let's not lie. You lying. That wasn't awkward. You were excited because imagine it's like if Namu Tamba that's awkward. Darling, that's exciting. But anyway, that's what he said. He's like it's not familiar to him. He prefers doing things for himself. However, if help is there, without a doubt, he's going to take it. Yeah, I think there's some certain survey results that we want to read. Yeah, you want to read them?
Okay.
So before reading the survey, there's actually one response. I wrote it down. And this person said, moral of being in a relationship is to submit to each other's vision. So this is one of the survey results that I got showed. Definitely read it.
Okay. For a person to be a wife. Okay, for a person to be a wife, nothing has changed. It's just a phrase that changed. But the personality has not changed at all. Therefore, marriage is another phase that you two will enter into.
Okay, yeah, so basically, this guy, what he said is, guys, either way, nothing will change. Whatever you will be doing in dating or courtship or whatever you want to call it, you will carry it over into marriage. It's quite interesting because I was watching a certain reality show where this guy the girlfriend rather wants to get married. that girl keeps on persisting, like, listen, blah, 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 etc., etc. And then this guy went and told the mom that, listen, ma, I love her with all my heart, all my being. I just don't see why we should get married because marriage is just only by the contract. So what I'm saying in this whole thing, basically, once you guys start dating and you play rules of engagement, the same rules of engagement will obviously apply while you're married. So if you were cleaning, don't expect to stop. You're gonna continue it. The only difference will be I'll be Mrs. whomever and I won't be Miss Makgoba anymore. I guess that's what these guys are saying. So in a nutshell, in summary, all those guys, right, both from freshers and people in the working industry, the ground rules are the same. The guys, both male and female, what we want is, listen, support my vision. That's it. Number two, if we're gonna do this, number two, the least we can do is try to share, help each other, assist where you can. If it means you do certain chores that you're uncomfortable with, and this. So yeah, that is topic number one. The second topic, I've been waiting for it for the whole time. The second topic, how did it come along?
I do, but I just don't say.
What is your take on posting half-naked pictures? So it's quite interesting because there was a time where, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, we went for an interview, and the interview, the guy asked me, what is your opinion on posting half-naked pictures? And I was like, bro, I'm scared. But that was like 2 years ago, don't ask me now. So we're like, now let's bring this conversation into reality in terms of relationships. Since we talk about relationships, so let me just find out from you, what is your take actually?
My take, I don't have a problem
with posting half-naked pictures.
No, shine, baby girl, shine, baby boy.
Honestly,
like I
to be fair, guy always post half-naked pictures. Let's think about
what I'm just saying is, right, if it bothers you, then maybe you just have your, this is my opinion, maybe you just have your own insecurity problems that you have to deal with. Because I know for a fact, if like I was to post half-naked pictures, right, because then I'm like, oh, look at me, whatever, and then afterwards, go to post that I am not seeking validation from any nigga, from anyone, because I only care about your attention, I just care about your compliments, I just don't care about it. I'm just posting because I really love the way I look like this.
So that is actually quite interesting, because then again with this conversation we decided, you know what, let's continue, let's take it further to different demographics. Like I said, we divided. She went and asked people her age, I went to ask people my age, even older. So the ladies my age agree with her, said the same thing similar to her, that listen, we South African, okay, specifically so South African people are raised in most households in a traditional way. Decide how you want to define tradition. Everybody has their own opinions and view when it comes to tradition. But one thing for sure is we under one umbrella where females and male totally different. Right? So very much, So in normal circumstances, mosadi akasiapare in certain ways. We all know that. So that's the thing. Like my opinion is the same as what she said. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you posting half-naked pictures. It is you, it is your own, it is my body, it is what I want at that moment to. I just, like she said, guys, it's got nothing to do with seeking attention or validation, but because of the society we living in, live a whole about it. That's why I
really
did you hear my spinning? And stuff like that. No? So I went and asked one of the female friends, and she said that okay, this is what she said. Let me read it. When everyone enters into a relationship, they come with different norms and beliefs. So as Black people, we've been brought up with certain taboos, such as no man is supposed to cook, etc., etc., etc. That was the beginning of what she said, right? And therefore, obviously, being half naked it will be a problem in most cases, depending on the tradition. However, in my opinion, posting half-naked pictures has nothing to do with seeking a guy's validation or attention. Most times, whenever guys say that you are posted to seek attention, probably you are suffering from insecurity issues. Especially if you're dating me, my guy, like I can post that, I didn't say anything. If you think, I'm seeking attention, then there's probably something wrong with you. Why would I be seeking attention? Okay, in a nutshell, is dude, we're not seeking attention. There is absolutely nothing wrong. But the guy said the opposite. One of the guys said that, listen here, you can post, it is okay, as long as you don't post on regular basis. Thabi too, are you posting for content creation, personal content creation? Are you posting because you're a model, or are you posting because it's a work? For work. So that is where the guys say, they said there's nothing wrong, but what is the motive behind your post? Question mark. They left it there. What did your guys say?
My motive is just, I like the way I look. Then what?
That's the question. That's what you should ask them. I don't know. My gents. Yeah. So, but what does your age group say?
Okay, so I actually got 3 different types of response. There were a few, literally a few, who did not mind at all. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, like it's normal. We live in a society where, we see half-naked pictures all the time, and it's unfair if I was to block my girlfriend from posting half-naked pictures while I do it, I'm like, okay, yeah. And then there was another one who said he does not prefer it because of religious reasons. How will they look at you? They will not look at you, the way they used to look at you, because now you're just showing maponya how, just there, And then there was this
By the way, maponya is nudity, if I can say. Yeah. Okay, another thing by half naked, we mean like bikini, those kind of things, because that's something that we love. We're young, we're young, guys. Oh yeah, there's actually a particular celebrity, she didn't actually wear anything, but she was literally naked here, and she posted certain parts. That is also half naked. Yeah, that's what we're kind of talking about, just for you guys to understand. Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, and then the last one said, I don't mind, but if you make it a regular thing, you and I won't last. And I went on and asked, like, why won't you last, right? He's like, why would you be so showcasing, like, your body? Your body, your body. I was like, your body is for me, not for anybody. I don't want certain guys to have this idea that, okay, you know what? This girl's boyfriend is not keeping her girl on the leash, so any guy can come in any moment and stuff like that. But I just feel like you just have trust issues.
Why is it personal?
No, I'm just saying, what makes you think I will allow each and every guy to come to me?
Yeah.
You have trust issues.
Okay. This is quite interesting. This topic is so interesting because, guys, we literally went out and about and asked different people. Listen, this is intense, and this is somebody who's the age of how old? 22.
Yes.
He's 22, the guy who we went to ask the question. So yeah, this is quite interesting. This opinion is wow, that's very wow. I actually like you and approach you for actually raising such a thing. And that's why I feel like it's so important for you to lay ground rules. I'm not saying, I'm not saying that. Have a certain rules of engagement, guys. Talk about this thing before you probably 10 years down the relationship. Like, but babes, you didn't tell me. You never brought this to my attention.
But also, if you found me taking pictures, and you expect me to stop because it doesn't sit well with you, because there's too much insecurities. Like, where do I get it? I'm not trying to fight you, but I'm just saying you approached me half naked, and now you expect me to start dressing because it does not sit well with you.
Yeah, this is so interesting because it reminds me of, remember we're talking about the piercing. Guys, when it comes to piercing, some guys have a problem, some don't. Remember, we're all from different demographic areas, but I've realized people from a certain demographic area, especially in Libobo, they are not used to, they're not exposed to certain culture, if I can say. Certain culture, if I can say. So obviously things like your piercings, your tattoos, it's more like a taboo or something like that. So it's quite interesting because guys would say that, why do you have a piercing? Like, I've got a nose ring, right? I've had it for like, I think 5 years. So she also has one. So obviously you can imagine, supposedly I'm in a relationship and the guy's like, hey, my bruh, inside dieting, I don't want it. It's awkward. It's awkward. Same applies with what she said, like the whole, did you found me like this? And you can imagine she's not even working or anything. She's still a fresher. So obviously I post out those whole thing. And then when you come out of the blue at 22-year-old saying, but Ria, I don't approve of such thing. Something that you need to understand. You need to understand the person you're dating. You can't just boom out of the blue, no, bro, I don't like that. You need to learn the person over time. I sound like a psychologist right now.
No, man, also. All I'm just saying is, you found me on Tinder with a nose piercing.
I know Tinder.
Everyone knows Tinder. With a nose piercing. You approach me. You take me out on dates with a nose piercing. And next thing when we settle down, you're telling me you don't like nose piercing. Why did you go for a girl that's nose piercings? Like,
No, actually, that's true. I don't want to like, guys, no, get petition. Like, she's right. Why are you going for me? Why are you coming for me? Why are you approaching me? Knowing I'm like this. And then now you want to change me. But it doesn't work like that. People will change when they have to change and when they want to change. It shouldn't be a thing where I'm forced. Because, I mean, in a way, we feel like a mental, emotional abuse. Yeah. You know? So, yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. This thing actually goes, this topic is quite long. We can even say, like, a week. Oh, really get out that week. Don't expect me to say, I'm at now. We have been dating for, like, probably a year. He said, listen, babes, I know you like the week, but for good, I would. I won't do that. I won't say that because I literally found you like this. Why should I change just like that?
It's not like I can get there and be like, I don't like how tall you are. Decrease your height.
Yeah, no, true that. True. So actually, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so
yeah, those are the comments that we got, or the results, or the feedbacks rather that we got. Yeah, really.
It depends on the need. One would say it's for their publicity and exposure as a model or as a craft artist. Though when one posts, they post for the whole family.
No, but also another thing, listen, social media is big, guys. We talk about Facebook, we talk on Instagram. One thing about guys, Facebook, I limit my posting in certain posts. Instagram, one I can say no wrong on.
Okay, so anyway.
And if you guys want to see content like Instagram, Facebook, I will literally limit it because I've got certain people that keep at home and I want to respect them and I don't want them to view me in a certain way. But reality is there's some certain things that I can post that. But some guys got a blog, of which my dad literally views all my status every day. I know there's nothing wrong. He's like, says he, blah, blah.
It's so post on my voice.
Yeah, I don't post nudity, guys.
Something.
So,
I
let me tell you guys, we're from a household where we literally are so close with our parents. I love them dearly, Mr. and Mrs. and Makgoba, I love you guys. So I posted, I was checking something was wrong with my Instagram. So I posted on Instagram, like it was a nice picture. Please go like it and comment. So I posted it and guys, it didn't want to be deleted. And I was like, what's on this time? Guys, like it was a beautiful picture. Yes, so she went to Instagram to check if she can view it now. She was able to view it. Other people were able to view it. I'm like, flip. Today it wasn't my intention to post. So my dad overheard me. I'm like, oh my gosh, just saying how you're going to delete it. And my dad was like, oh, Fancy, what the heck did you? Okay, okay, no, my dad didn't say that. But just like, how says, what did you post? Did you post anything indecent on social media? Did you post any nudity things? I'm like, no. So she was like, yeah, Dad. She actually posted nudity things. And I was like, no! Dad, I didn't post any of those things.
And you didn't care. You was just
Yo, my dad didn't care. One thing about my dad, I genuinely remember my dad. My dad will never judge you or anything. I remember the first.
okay.
So I remember the first time I got a piercing, so my nose ring fell, and I was like, oh my gosh, no, my nose ring fell. I became so emotional because guys, who pierce a whole trogo, and you know once it blocks, you know the feeling. It won't trogo to put that nose in back. And then my dad was like, let's go to the shops quickly. Wait, we got it, and I put it. My dad's like, are you okay, Ceci? I like that about him.
What are you on?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in. Jabra was like, oh, there. Yeah,
But anyway,
what I'm saying is that, guys, Instagram, now you post anything. Then Facebook, we've got Elders Day. Honestly speaking, my relatives, okay, I still have relatives on IG, but church names and stuff like that. So I don't want to post certain things.
I get it. It's like it's already difficult to walk around
With short things.
Short things,
Yeah.
crop top.
Yeah, because it's offensive, and the last thing I want to do is offend any of my elders. It's the last thing I want to do.
Okay, well then. Though when one posts, they post for the whole family, will they still be respected and dignified after posting? You don't want to be labeled or associated with unnecessary or things that are not resourceful or are considered taboo. It also depends on the environment or place. Posting yourself half naked on a beach has no harm, but it comes to how it appears to the eyes of the beholder.
Okay, so this is one of my friends that I asked here. Like I said, my group is also one of them, and this is such a mature opinion, very mature, very on point. I remember, I think 3 years ago, I asked my brother the same question. I'm like, yo, bruh, I posted this other picture of mine half naked on WhatsApp, and I blocked everyone. So basically, it was for my boyfriend to view. And the guy became so hysterical. I just didn't understand why hysterical. And then my brother's like, what the heck is wrong with your boyfriend? Is he? And I explained to him, like, nah, man. So I'm like, yeah, that's why. No, but this is true. This is so true. Like, environment has a lot. Lifestyle too. And yeah, I totally agree with this. Yeah. Thank you, my guy. The second opinion. Okay, yeah, it's quite interesting because the other guy that I asked said the guy that I asked, he said the similar answer, which is quite interesting because they don't know each other. They're both from way different environment, but it's about what is the motive behind your posting, your craft, model, or seeking attention. Yeah, why don't you answer from your age group? You didn't. Yeah. So guys, what is your take on posting half naked pictures, and what is your take on the first topic? Yeah, duties in a relationship. So in a nutshell, do you want to sum it up, or is there anything extra you want to say? Sum it up.
I am just saying, accept your partner as they are and grow together with love.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
No, that is beautiful. I feel like she said a mouthful, and I will repeat what the other guy said. Understand each other's vision, push each other, understand each other's goals. Once you guys are in that kind of alignment, equilibrium, you know,
Catch my drift.
you catch my drift. So yeah, but honestly speaking, in terms of seeking attention, but seeking attention, but we're not seeking it in a public space where if you think I'm posting, we might have naked and seeking attention. I'm absolutely not seeking attention, my darling. This body, I'm only young, and the time making maybe 40 something. You know what, too late. You cannot expect me to 40 something to post the half naked. At home. No. So while I'm still young, I might as well do it. I might as well post it. However, in my opinion, in a respectful way. And like she said, if you have certain people on WhatsApp, you know, block them if you don't want them to view. Now, one thing about now, I don't block people. what you see is what you get. That's the real me. But I still maintain on Facebook there's a certain post I will not take. I take everything. And it's quite interesting because my IG and Facebook, they're more or less similar. There's nothing to hide. But anyways, that was the conversation, and thank you so much for the people who participated in our survey. Much appreciated. Very valid points. And yeah, I can't wait for the next conversation. I actually can't wait for this conversation to continue on YouTube, because this was such a beautiful conversation, especially because it's different personality, different age group, different demographics, different behavior patterns. So please like, share, subscribe, and follow me yourself on Instagram at Makgoba, on TikTok at Makgoba821, at Twitter at simply Makgoba, at Facebook at Makgoba, at Ria at Bubbles_blue. The other account?
It died.
Yeah, it died. It shouldn't. Yeah, but I love you guys. See you guys on the next upload.